Way, way, hey, hello, viewer. Today, here, I can't speak. Today it's a Sunday, November the 5th, Guy Fawkes night in the UK, the night where we celebrate terrorism. Moving on. Hello, everybody. I am Mr. Brown, and I trust you are all doing very well today. On this evening's live stream, we are discussing the goings on this week in the entertainment and on the social media. It was a week where it was a quiet week in Hollywood. Slightly less stuff happened. And as of late, even more bad stuff happened in real life. Not good, folks. So, if you've not shut down for the evening, as I always say, lots to get through. Shall we get the guests out? You know it. Of course, we should. Let's do this. First up, watch out, War and Peace. He is the Star Wars novelist. It's the jester from Leicester. It is Emperor Kipling.
He's brought me out first again.
Right, Kips.
Oh, I'm all right. Thank you very much. Yes, apart from the war zone going on around the estate, I'm all right. Thank you very much. How was it about you?
Yeah, not bad. It's a warm up for the war zone next Saturday, isn't it?
It's slowly and gradually getting us introduced and used to the Battle of World War III. You're right. Yes.
It's going to be a civil war in London, folks.
Hey!
Not good. Not good. Not good, eh, Kippers?
Can't wait.
How's the book going?
It's going all right. It's the editing process is really annoying and slow, but apart from that, can't complain. I'm really happy with the story. I think people will probably like it because I think it's quite exciting. I've sort of scanned through it and I think it works out all right. So fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed.
We need to get you back on to do some reading of your novel like we used to do back in the day.
Well, that was going back a couple of years now. But leave it open to the chat. Let them decide.
We could get the Lord to read a little bit. Oh, yes.
Could do. If he's free, he's not free that
I know
much.
he's a busy boy. He's a busy boy. Great to have you on, Kips. Shall we get the next person?
Yes, I think you should.
Okay, I want to cough. I'm going to cough. Bear with me. Okay, next, all the way from the land of Texas Shire, she is the queen of this channel. It is Rainy L.
Hello, folks.
Heyo.
Hail to the queen.
You may sit. No. How are you guys today?
Bob Fleming here. Are you well, Renee?
Yeah, sounds like you were choking on something there, friend.
Oh, nothing like that.
Yeah, everything's good here. How about you guys?
Yeah, not bad. How's your new gun?
It's so pretty. I still need to take it out and give it a good test drive, so to speak. But I'm like, it's so pretty. I don't want to mess it up, but I do need to start playing with it a little bit.
You need to show some. We need to see some photos of this.
Yeah, I'll send it to you guys.
We could probably do with it next weekend if you're in London. Here you go. Look who's here. Bringing in the bacon.
What's up, Matt G? Oh, by the way, I think he said that he's seen the Taylor Swift concert in the movies now 2 or 3 times.
Oh my God.
You need a new hobby, my friend. And to Nebraska because, yes, happy Guy Fawkes Day. So.
You know what? I'm sympathizing with Guy Fawkes more and more every single week.
I think you have the right idea.
Yeah, like in today's society, I do not see why you should not.
Well, we don't do Penny for the Guy anymore. Can you remember that, Brown?
It's more like £25 for the guy now.
Oh, it's terrible inflation. We can't do it. We can't afford to do it anymore. But it was all like, I think it was all like to try and get kids to think that Guy Fawkes was a bad guy. So we want to put him on the bonfire. No one ever does that anymore. And I tell you what, after seeing V for Vendetta, I don't think Guy Fawkes was the evil guy.
No. Great to have you on, Rennie.
Great to be here.
Thank you for saving my life. Figuratively.
I did a mental Heimlich maneuver on you.
Yes. Shall we get the next bod out?
Yeah, wheel them all out.
Next, from a VPN far, far away, it's the golden reach around droid of choice. Z3PO.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Brown, and what a weekend it's been.
Look at that avatar, folks.
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's pretty and shiny.
Did you get to see the fireworks, everybody?
Get to hear them.
Yesterday, yes.
Oh, it's fabulous. It was like when we blew up the second Death Star above the forest moon of Endor.
You
November,
bastards.
November the 5th is Guy Fawkes Night. It's the night where the government allows us to display and burn the effigy of a man who dared to defy his state and king.
Yeah.
A stark reminder to the common people of what will happen to them should they decide to rise up against them.
Bit of politics.
Indeed.
I was very disappointed I didn't see any X-Wing fighters flying through the fireworks yesterday.
That would have been worthwhile, wouldn't it? I'd go out to a display like that any day.
So you Wellesley,
I am, yes.
great to have you on, mate. Shall we get the next body out?
Oh, go on.
Okay, and last but by no means least, he is the wise elder of the channel. You know the rest. He is the great mega geek himself, Ian David Diaz.
I'm not eating anything. Although maybe you should change my name to instead of wise one, you should change it to the man that hates spaceships. Majority of the spaceships. that is.
Shit! Look here, see they're coming in hot. Look,
There you
coming in
go.
hot, everybody.
There you go.
Just put the like it's shit in quotations.
You're
in your name.
becoming a meme.
Well,
I
here's
love
open.
it.
Here's open. There.
It's shit. There you go.
Yeah, I was
See?
listening last night. I did like the spaceship stream.
Spaceships. What rubbish spaceships that was up, man.
I'm sure they get better.
They better do.
See, they're
Shit
coming
ships.
in. Look, they've got your back.
It's a dog shit.
You've got to
Brilliant.
get rid of the wheat and the chaff, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hey,
Separate
chaps,
that
your
shit.
ship
Get-
selections are all shit.
Get it all sorted.
Shit ships.
You know, at least Ian's sticking to his guns, right? I
The
mean, that's
TARDIS
Yeah.
had better be in there.
The only
Yes,
good
it
one
is.
last night was the Sulaco. The rest of them were just terrible.
Here you go, folks. New face, Tevin Daniels, just rubbing it in. Cheers, Tevin. Good evening from the island of Bermuda.
Well,
Bastard.
I hope the
must
weather's
be
good
having
down
a
there.
great time. Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah.
How's the view?
It's cold here.
I wonder if he's lost since he's in Bermuda. I wonder that's the triangle.
Oh, that's right.
Bermuda
Have you seen Amelia
Triangle.
Earhart?
No. Yeah. Have you seen Elvis? No, Elvis died, didn't he? Or did he just go
Also,
home?
no, remember supposedly he's hiding out to make a comeback at 70, 80 something
Really?
years old. Yeah. I had an aunt that believed that until the day she died. So
Wow.
yeah.
I just
I have a-
heard, I saw something today. Someone posted something that said, why don't you hear about people getting lost in the Bermuda Triangle anymore? It's funny you should mention that.
Is it because I
Yeah.
lost?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Rennie, do you know your
someone told
profile
me.
picture?
Mm.
What's that?
You know your profile picture there? If that was your full body, where would my avatar be looking?
I think you'd be kissing her ass, basically.
It's nice and clean though.
So are you well, Ian?
I'm fine. I'm looking forward to what you've got installed.
There's going to be
and
some
I'm
more
raring to go.
spaceships this week.
Oh god, no. Okay, well I hope they're
Yeah.
good ones.
Spaceships!
I will say, folks, the spaceships thing, I fucked up on 10
Why?
minutes. I
Wow.
didn't consider the draw because if the way I did it, it would be like all the big ships, all the popular ones in the same part of the draw, and it wouldn't work. People would get annoyed. So we're going to expand it and try and keep the heavy hitters away from each other, if you know what I mean. How it should be. So yes. So there's going to be a lot of spaceship action. We're going to take our time with it. So I will say, hello, chats. We can see you. We can see you. Let me press some buttons. End of week musings. Sunday, November 5, 2023. Bonfire night. Please like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. And if you're feeling generous, donate. You know the drill. Okay. So, first up, it was the season finale of Gen V. Anyone?
No, sir.
No.
No, thank you.
Pass.
Pass. That's a hard one.
It's possibly just me then.
Is it any good?
It was this is season finale, folks. It was 30 minutes long for a season finale, considering the episodes have been just under an hour.
Yeah, but you know what it's like, though. These
That's
days.
not good, is it?
No, they don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids have a small attention span.
Couldn't they have paced it out where all the episodes were of similar duration?
Don't know.
I will say it was okay. It was a bit. It's leading into the boys season 4. I don't know if I'll say spoilers, everybody. The boys turned up at the end.
No way.
Which was a bit of a cop out for me. It was okay. It's been okay, the season. Yeah. It's okay. That's all I can say, really.
You don't sound that impressed.
Well, you know me. I like to watch something while I'm munching on my toast. So anyway. It was okay, folks. It was okay. That's all I can say, really.
Oh.
Never mind. Should we move on?
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of new poster, everybody. Who's watched this? Who's still watching this?
I am.
Pass.
Go on, Z. One more episode to go, I do believe.
Hard pass.
Look, Loki, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. I watch it, it ends, I've consumed something. I've not been entertained, but nor have I been disappointed. It just was a thing I did. You know, like when you grab a cheeseburger at McDonald's, you're hungry, you eat something, but are you really satisfied, or have you just consumed junk?
If it's a vegan burger, yes.
The thing is, nothing has happened. Literally nothing has happened. At the end of season 1, Kang was dead and the loom was unraveling, threatening to destroy the multiverse and kill everyone. Now we're 5 episodes in, Kang is dead and the loom is unraveling, threatening to destroy the multiverse and kill everyone. It hasn't moved on. It's just
It's got because you've got people who don't know how to write the script. That's why.
I will say there was one moment in this episode where Loki was looking at Loki in the distance, and then we went to Loki in the distance, who saw Loki who was looking at him in like a time loop thing. And I quite liked that. But other than that, not a lot is happening, is it?
no,
Z?
no, nothing at all.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
No.
I might.
Are you entertained? Is the question.
No, that's it.
so entertained.
But I'm not disappointed either. That's the thing, is I don't come out of Loki and go, oh, sigh.
There you go.
I just come out of it going, that was something.
You go, Drew. Hello, Drew. I hate it.
It is literally a nothing burger. It's just nothing happens.
So apathy then.
Yeah.
Well, at least you
But
get
we
something
don't
out
hate
of a
it.
burger.
Do you though, Ian?
Well, McDonald's, I guess.
No.
No, Burger King. Burger King.
Maybe.
Oh man.
Burger King, mate.
It's, yeah.
It seems like Loki's like a great character that everyone loves from the Avengers movies, and they just want to use him to keep viewers. So they just think up something, shove him in there, and go, "That'll do." That's what it looks like from my perspective.
I will say, Hiddleston. I don't even think he's acting. He's acting well, and he is good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's making the best of a bad thing, really. I mean, both him and Owen Wilson, I think, are doing really, really well in this. The others are a little bit wooden. I'm not a huge fan of Rob Ross. I don't like Renslayer, and I don't give a shit about Sylvie. I really don't.
Yeah.
I hope somebody stabs her in the forehead.
Sweet.
Okay. I'm going to stick my neck out a little bit. I think
I'll stab that too.
Yeah.
Do it.
Very stabby.
I think it's probably the best Marvel series.
Oh, you just said something you probably shouldn't have. Now you're going to have to
Yeah,
take
but
it back.
It's a low standard, but it
is, because you're only talking about a 5 or a 6 tops.
But it's not offensive, is it? And that's the main thing.
No, it's not offensive. It doesn't insult your intelligence. They've just gone overboard in 5 episodes of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, and sniffing their own farts and going, "Look how great we are at writing, eh?" Well, failing to realise that they haven't actually done anything or gone anywhere.
Okay.
Sounds like Marvel.
Sounds like Star Wars as well.
Okay.
They're all owned by the same company. Well, there you go.
It's all just so safe.
Yeah. Season finale next week, folks. Shall we move on?
Do it.
Move along. Move along.
Okay. Slow news week, folks.
It is.
Taylor Swift's Matt will be pleased. Eras Tour concert film will pass. Get this. Cinema is saved, everybody. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 at the domestic box office next week.
Dude, Matt G, stand up and take a bow, my friend. This is your week. Just saying.
Matt G?
Yeah, because he's seen this concert in theater, I think, like 2 or 3 times already now. So,
Right.
I know. So, yeah, there you go, Matt G.
Good on her.
Take a bow.
I wonder how Tom feels about this.
Well, the thing is, I don't think Tom gives a hoot about it, really.
You don't think he'd feel like a slap in the face by getting beaten by a stupid concert?
No, he's got a crap load of money. He don't care. And
I
remember,
don't think
he's
it
not
is.
paying for Mission Impossible. It's the studios and all that.
I'm no fan of Taylor Swift at all, but I think this is a really good thing because it's helping to support cinemas and propping up takings where we've had a series of box office failures. I mean, if this highlights the potential of seeing a lot more concerts that you can't afford to go to in cinema, then I'm all for it.
Ooh.
You know, get the people through the doors.
There you go, folks.
Bums on seats. Then we can get more quality entertainment.
Did somebody mention last week Beyonce is throwing a concert out as well?
Yes, that's the rumor, is it may be around Christmas time.
Do it.
So, as long as it's not Mariah Carey at Christmas, we're good.
Well, she's trying to do. She got her new album out, isn't she? Christmas album.
Oh no, are you serious?
I'm serious. She's got a new Christmas album out.
What?
I heard it on the radio.
Oh my god.
Her and Bublé are fighting it out for the Christmas.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Bublé's in the Asda advert. Have you seen him in the UK?
Yeah.
Here you go. Tom has some thoughts. Hello, Tom. Z is very smart. Listen to him.
Really?
No. Get
I
people
guess
into the
since
cinema.
Tom said it.
Get them to see what else is done while they're there.
No, that's totally fair, Z. I see what you're saying. My only fear on that front, because I definitely agree with you to an extent, but my fear is they'll be like, oh, well, this is what we need in order to get butts into seats, and then just kind of move more towards that genre rather than really promoting the whole entertaining movie experience. I really hope that's not the case, but
You
you
go,
never know.
folks.
You might
Saint.
be right there.
Mhm.
Well, it's Rennie. She's always right.
That's right. Ask my husband. He knows.
Saint Melvin of Deeply. I'm a scientist, and I would like to probe Taylor Swift with my instruments for science.
Yes.
Husband.
You
Are
mean
Little
you
pro-
married, Rennie?
Yeah, you didn't know? You didn't get the memo?
Hot
Are you
news,
the last to
everybody.
find out?
Thanks,
Hot
chat.
news. Hot news. Okay. So we are saying fair play, good on her. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, she's
Yeah.
she's earned her place, hasn't she?
But Z hit the nail on the head, didn't he? So
Bums on seats, mate.
Yeah.
Get them in the cinema.
yeah.
Makes me
Get them
wonder
into
how
the
many,
habit of going to the cinema.
Again.
Something for their weekly entertainment.
Yeah. Before the Coof cinema once a week.
Mm.
I do wonder
Not anymore.
how many actors in Hollywood who can perform and sing are now thinking, "Oh, this looks interesting. I might try this. What about if I set up a concert and then stick it in cinemas?"
Well, I've done that before though, and it hasn't been as successful as Taylor Swift's one. I mean, they've done it with loads of artists, haven't they? But Taylor Swift seems to have that. I reckon she's made a deal with the devil or something like that. That's
Well,
what
yes.
I reckon.
Clinton. Moving on. Okay. A bit of a follow-up from the HBO story on Wednesday. HBO CEO Casey, is it how do you pronounce that?
Boys?
Bloys has apologised for using fake Twitter accounts to respond to negative reviews of HBO series. I want the shows to be great. It's very important to me what you all think of the shows. When you think about that and then think of 2020 and 2021, I'm working from home and doing an unhealthy amount of scrolling through Twitter, and I come up with some very, very dumb idea to vent my frustration. That's
No
Twitter,
excuse,
folks.
So this is just proof that they do get in there and they do troll against people that that hate on their stuff on social media.
But the thing is, the answer is make better shows.
Yeah, that's
Don't
right.
don't hire people that don't know how to write scripts.
Have
Don't
better
hire inexperienced
entertainment.
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
write better shows. Make better shows.
Yeah. Stop trying to counter the criticism. Listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you won't get the criticism.
That's
It's like
right.
I don't think HBO are the only company that do this, though. I mean,
Agreed.
I've absolutely seen a swarm of people rise up against Gina Carano with the tweets that we covered in the
Zegler
last
as well.
couple of shows. Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's absolutely insane. It's like send out the attack squadron. And I think that's how they counter criticism nowadays.
Ah, dear. People
Don't
are
make
so
shit
stupid.
entertainment and people won't
Um,
criticize it.
Yeah,
Mega
don't make
Spider
shit.
Man. I like this. Thinking Man's joke. Bloys will be bloys. Very good.
Doo-doo-tsh. Yeah.
Put
Is it
brown
all
in
week?
it and make it lame.
Yeah.
Sword in the Storm. Never use Twitter. I salute you. I envy you.
I don't. I hardly use Twitter, actually. I just put up rubbish on Twitter. But it's no point. Why would you argue with someone, though? It makes no sense.
I will
Don't
say,
even know them.
effectively, Twitter and the Twitter people produce this show effectively. Moving on. Stream Killer.
Moving on.
Okay. Have we covered this? Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, he shouldn't have done it. But I can imagine frustration. Yeah.
There's no excuse, though. When you're frustrated with something, you don't take it out on innocent people or people that criticize you. It's
All
pointless.
the customers.
It's like when you're in grade school, right? And someone does something that makes you mad as a kid, and then you're like, "Well, you're a poopy head." That's what he was doing, but in an adult way. You know what I mean? Or the adult version of it.
I say something completely different.
Well,
Okay.
they've definitely ensured that I'm not going to watch any more HBO content going forward anyway. If
Dude,
they're gonna be as
it's shit
underhanded as this.
anyways. And I'll be honest with
is
you
it?
guys. Yeah, it's shit.
I thought HBO was one of the better ones. To be
It
fair,
was, but
It was, yeah.
oh, never
you
mind
know,
then.
for one, Barry. That's all I need to say.
Oh, sore subjects.
And
yeah.
for
sore
two, like
subjects.
ever since they converted to that whole Max app, it is complete
Ah.
crap. Do not recommend. I actually canceled it, so I'm not.
Max
Yeah, when it went from HBO Max to Max, like the
Mhm.
streaming service, it just turned to complete crap. So
Mhm.
do not recommend
Okay,
HBO.
I think I've been picked up here. That's Mr. Brown Alliance. That's me. You are misreading the room. We are not okay with this. Sorry, sir. I will jump out the window later. Sorry.
Jump into the bin and set it on fire.
In the bin.
Shall I put myself in the bin? Sorry, sir. I will. Yeah, I will jump out the window later. Sorry. Sorry. I will do 10,000 lines. I will not do this again. Sorry, sir.
Wasn't
Shall-
Lee created that, and he's not even here? In the
That's
bin.
right.
Yes.
Yeah. Miss him.
Where is he?
I don't know.
He's working on his commissions.
Oh.
He's left them to the last minute, as he
Oh.
does. Okay, shall we move on then, folks?
Yes.
So, he's a naughty boy. Shouldn't have done it. Futurama renewed for 2 more seasons by Hulu.
Ooh.
That's only a good thing, surely. I haven't seen the last season, so I don't know if any was.
I haven't either, but I heard it's pretty good.
So I heard.
Yeah, I enjoyed the, I think, 4 episodes I watched.
Did you detect any wokeness in there, or was it free?
It was taking the piss out of the woke, which was good.
Mm.
So here you go.
Out the woke.
Oh, sorry, chat moved up. Sorry. Futurama was really good.
I will definitely prioritize this then.
Here you go, Nikki
Futurama.
Rellahan.
Yes.
You can bite my shiny metal ass.
That's right. Best saying on the show.
Let's not forget Hulu, technically Disney.
Yep.
Here you go, Joe Darkness. It's good.
What's the
Kill all
relation between
humans.
Disney and Hulu. Do they own Hulu, or they distribute it, or what?
They're about to
Oh.
buy it, aren't they?
Well,
If
I thought Hulu was owned by Fox, and now Fox is owned by Disney, right? Ergo, Disney owns Hulu?
I know there's a big bill coming for Disney to pay for Hulu, which is part of the reason why they need to sell assets to buy it.
Disney's rubbish. Why would anyone want to watch them anymore?
They're still like the classics. Like, you can watch some of the old stuff that's good that they had that was original content. But, the newer stuff, no, it is crap.
There's this thing on TikTok, and they show you the original girl that played Ariel in the cartoon. So they've got this actress. She did
I
all
saw
this-
that's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is her name?
She-
Jodie
yeah.
something?
And she was white.
What?
Point that out.
I met her. She's really nice.
Here you go, folks. Ceteris Parabolic. Yeah, $9 billion they've got to find to buy Hulu.
Mm.
Good luck
That's a
with
lot.
that.
That's a lot of money, folks. Okay. I will say, if you've not watched Futurama, it's really good. It's really
Sweet.
good.
I like it better than The Simpsons, actually.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, because The Simpsons kind of jumped the shark. And now, did you guys hear supposedly there's a rumor that Homer's not allowed to choke Bart anymore?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that was
we're
a big
covering that
basis
in a
of the
bit.
show. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Apu's not allowed to be on it anymore, etc.
Well, he was.
Yeah.
He's been off it for years, isn't he? They've taken him out.
Yeah. Hank
Terrible.
Azaria. Isn't he still voicing the other characters, though? Like Mo?
Don't know.
Could be. Could be, yeah. But it's crazy, isn't it? It's like the Uncle Ben's thing, and the other mascots from certain food brands. They removed all of those. So much for representation. They remove them all, so no one gets to see their faces anymore. But they keep the Quaker Oats guy, the white guy.
So stupid.
Uncle Ben, man.
No, it's just
Spider-Man
Ben's
or the
rice.
rice.
Yeah, it's just Ben's.
Uncle Ben.
They took the picture off, and it's just
Hello there.
Ben's.
Yeah.
Well,
It was a sad.
At least you can still buy brown rice, not just the white.
Easy. It was a sad day when Robinson's Jam got rid of the what. As a new jar.
It is.
You said it, not me.
That's what it was called.
Here you go, folks. Wolfsbane, $2. Thank you, my friend. Problem is that they will edit the old content.
They will.
Which is why physical media and owning it is very important.
Yep.
Amen. Preach, brother.
Praise be. Okay. Let's move on.
Fugly Superman.
That's
What's
right.
this all about?
Fugly Superman.
Fugly
I love
Superman.
Superman and Lois. Superman and Lois is one of the best interpretations of the two characters ever.
And we've got just 10 episodes more, Z.
I know. It's going to be sad when it ends.
And then it ends for good?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's ridiculous, isn't it? They got something so great and they just...
It's because James Gunn wants only one Superman in his universe.
That's right.
So there you go.
It's as we've said before, the best DC. Yeah,
it is.
Well,
Absolutely.
What about the 60s Batman? That was brilliant.
No, of
Let's
the
face
recent
it.
stuff. You're being silly now, Ian.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bum. Yeah.
This is the best thing on CW since season 1 of The Flash.
Oh yeah, season 1 of The Flash was terrific, wasn't it? And Arrow.
Arrow was really
Those
good
3
as well,
seasons
yeah.
were great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah well.
It's a shame.
See you, Fugly. Tata Skinny. There you go.
Wonder
that's
if
my
he'll get
tribute to
work
them.
elsewhere. He just has a face only a mother would love,
Bond.
He's been in a lot of films, actually. He's been in a lot of Hallmark films.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's been in a lot.
Here you go, folks. Oh, sorry. Go on, move. Here we go. Looks like Lois might be ready to Me Too Superman in that pic.
It's really funny because you've got
Wowza.
Superman like rippling muscles and he's standing like a hero, with a skin tight costume. And what we've got Lois Lane in looks like a trash bag to me. I don't know what she's wearing.
Yeah.
I do like his costume there. I think it looks superb.
He's missing his
Lois
pants.
Lane,
Yeah, I was to
everybody.
say, where's his panties?
I've never liked the pants. I think it's fine without the pants. You don't need pants.
It's just not complete.
That's right. Feels non-complete.
He's got them on.
He's
underneath where
naked
they
without the
should be.
panties.
They're underneath where they should be, Rennie.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Did
Chewbacca
Gunn
without his belt, isn't
Belt.
it? He's completely naked without his belt.
That's right.
Did-
Maybe they should just at least put a cod piece on it or something.
I
Sorry.
don't know what he's wearing.
To hide his lipstick.
Oh, God, wow.
Sorry, I had to go there. Let's move on.
I think it's the shading. It just looks like it's got a mangina.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks a little flat.
Who's this then?
Who saw this? This was
I
Echo.
saw this. Can I read this?
This was Echo
dear.
Chamberlain, our lovely New Zealand friend who posted this.
What is it about?
Echo-
What is it?
Marvel Boy, is this a piss take? Was
No,
it genuine?
it's absolutely real.
Is this Marvel? Marvel Comics.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's why it's called Marvel Boy. Yes.
I want
it's
to
all
read
Marvel.
it. Let me read it.
Yeah, go on then.
Go on.
Call me Marvel Boy. I'm a parallel universe Cree allied with the utopian faction. Actually, I founded that. I can walk on walls. My fingers are an explosive compound. My saliva is a psychedelic drug. I
Please,
have
please.
total control of my body and my mind. I carry my own laws of physics with me as a weapon, and my pronouns are he, him. Don't know me, Kenny's Marvel Boy. Any questions?
I can't
I
believe
hope he
real.
has that voice if they bring him to life. That'd
Yeah.
be hilarious.
I think you've taking yourself into a job there, Z. Here you go, Nicky Rellahan, perfect height for a BJ.
He doesn't look like he's packing much.
No.
That's because he's not allowed to. And plus, his costume is just so rubbish. But
He's
anyway.
got small dick energy, bro.
I find this great.
Looks like Platoon.
If this was an actual piss take, if this was irony, I'd be all like, I think it's great, but I think they're being serious.
They are being serious. Well, it sounds like they're being serious.
And I think they're, I feel like it's a piss take as well, but they're being serious about it.
Marvel Boy has a bigger weenie in that pic than Superman in the previous.
Agreed.
What's the point of shorts?
Yeah, exactly.
He likes short shorts.
Well, it's very gay, that costume, isn't it? Let's face it.
I mean, I'm just saying, at least could have gone with a cod piece for a little bit more masculinity.
No, because it's obvious that they want him to be a he, him, she, he, wherever it is, and that's the costume that represents that kind of thing, isn't it? So
yeah.
Chat, would anybody buy that comic?
No, I'd rather buy New Warriors.
Oh dear.
I'd rather stick needles in my eyes. Sorry. Who's that woman behind him? Is that the Watcher?
She's giving him a
Watcher. Looks like
that's a good.
No, that looks like Moondragon.
Who's Moondragon?
You'll have to Google her.
do I have the abilities to do that? No.
You've got to do the work here.
Let me just double check. Yeah, that's Moondragon.
Surprisingly, the chat are saying no, they're not going to buy it.
No one's going to buy it.
Marvel Boy Pussy. Black Lives or Black Cavils. That looks gayer than Mr. Brown's Brie Larson shrine.
She's actually the
not
daughter
quite,
of
but
Drax.
close.
Why? How has this happened? Why are the people? So, in other words, are the people actually in charge of Marvel? Are they all they, him, her, whatever it is? Yep. Are they now all of them that own Marvel?
I think a lot of them are. A lot of them are. The ones that aren't,
she, whatever it is.
Yeah, a lot of them are. All the ones that aren't are all trying to get ESG points.
Okay. Thing is, you don't need money to make a comic, though. People do it all the time now.
I used to do it on my lunch break at school.
Yeah. So anyway, shall we move along? Because this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Ian, just for the chat, could you just summarize in 2 words?
What this page?
Yeah, just just deep review, deep summarization of this.
It's shit. There you go.
There you go, folks. There you go, folks.
Hey.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh,
what? They doing another one?
No, I posted this 2 years ago. The Internals released in theaters.
Internals?
That's what I call it. Internals.
The Eternals. That's the group, isn't it?
Yeah.
Singers. Is the Eternals the one with the one black girl in it and the rest of them are white, or is it the other way around? All 3 of them are black and one. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So all 3 singers are black, and
you're thinking of Eternal.
Oh, okay.
That's a different animal. That is.
She's married to a footballer, the white chick.
Ugh.
No.
Yeah, I watched it.
I fell asleep. Now, Keith fell asleep halfway through it. I was invited to BAFTA screening of this, and I was so bored watching it. I thought it's absolutely.
It is so boring, absolutely boring. And there's a celestial bursting out of the Earth's crust.
Yeah.
And no one in the MCU has mentioned it since She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Which it appeared on a newspaper.
But
something like that would be important.
Yeah.
There you go. I forgot about this. Typhoon, the sheer fucking hubris for them to think they save lives with this movie. Yeah, I remember that.
Mm.
Do you know what, right? They this movie sucked so bad that half the people in the cinema were like asleep. Seriously, Keith fell asleep and he never falls asleep in films. And the director came out after this film had screened, the little Chinese woman. Or was it Chinese or Japanese? I can't remember. She looked Chinese.
Chinese.
And she was talking such shit that I just
Really?
wanted to walk out. Yeah,
What a
talking
shame.
about how we had to wait for the sun to come up to shoot this scene. You know, it was all, and it was like rubbish. You know, you can tell that CGI. Do you know what I mean? You didn't wait for nothing to come up. You know. So anyway, it's absolute nonsense. This
There you
film.
go, XBT. I stopped after 20 minutes.
It's awful.
It's a tough old slog.
Mm.
Quickly going back to here you go. Sword in the Storm. Marvel Boy dated Kate Bishop.
How? I thought it was the they, him, her, whatever it is. Him, her.
Yeah, but she might be a she, her, they, them, and they signed a mutual consent contract.
What a load of old tosh.
What? There's something in the news. It was, I can't remember which part of America it was when they said that they weren't going to accept anything that was woke in that territory. Do you know? Do you know which area of America that was, Rennie?
That said they weren't going to accept it. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Was it Nashville or something like that? All these women were on a podium and they were talking about. I can't remember which area of America it was.
I'm be real honest with you guys. I don't really watch the news lately because it's kind of depressing. So I
It is.
honestly do not know. But it's probably one of the southern states, and if that was Nashville, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, would be surprised that it's not Texas.
It might have been Texas. No.
Was this the first movie of Phase Ball?
It was one of the early ones.
Yeah, I was going to say it's an early entry into it. I knew that.
It's where it all effectively started going wrong.
Well, they thought. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
They thought that this will rein in the new version of the Marvel universe. So they thought this will start off with this. You know, we'll introduce this character at the ending that everybody's forgotten. We'll have all these stars in it. You know, get the guy from Bodyguard and get Angelina Jolie in there. Everybody's going to love this. And they didn't because it was boring.
Here you go, folks. Nix. Mr. Brown answers me. You are alive. Technically did not die, so you are welcome. Eternals saved your life. Saved all our lives. Question. Did it cure the big C?
No.
Okay, let's move on then.
Probably created it.
What's
Did
this?
anybody see this? Marvel Spotlights is a new MCU label that will focus on bringing more grounded, character-driven stories to the screen with street-level stakes over larger MCU continuity.
Isn't that what X-Men was trying to do when Fox was running it?
Well, X-Men is not the street. You're talking about street like Luke Cage. He's street level hero. Same thing with Daredevil Street.
Yeah, Echo.
Do you mean cheaper to make characters? Perhaps?
Well,
less effects. Yeah,
that too. Yeah. Marvel's losing money, so they've got to try and some interest. Spotlight. What's this all about?
So if that's the case, right? Why did they cancel Punisher? Wasn't that doing really well?
Well, that was Netflix. But the thing is,
right.
Netflix Marvel is part of Marvel.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, even though they had the last say, the people that was running it at the time, but now Marvel's got it back. There's no excuse really. Punisher is a street level baddie or hero, wherever you want to.
Probably one of the most popular out there too.
Here you go, folks. Black Lives or Black Cabals. $2. Thank you, my friend. Marvel Phase 4. Men on pause.
Did you ever read the Marvel Spotlight comics?
No.
They were like one-shots or two-shot stories where they would focus on a character who doesn't have their own book in the Marvel universe. Usually prior to them launching a book. Very similar to Marvel Premiere. It was quite a good comic, actually. It had some very interesting entries.
I think the chat has been triggered by this. We'll start with Punchable Face. Internal saved me £12. Very good. Nameless no name.
No name.
In your face. Hello. Fuck. Waylon. Irrelevant twaddle.
Yeah, it was.
Dan saying shit. Franco not pulling any punches there.
But Marvel
Oh,
started off on
dear.
a really good foot because
Yeah.
when they were doing all, they had that one shot films as well. No one shot films were really good.
They were, yeah.
And then they diverted that money into the woke rubbish, and it was like, well, you know, there's some really good one shots. They should have carried on with that. Oh well, never mind.
Here you go, Princess Fiona. Except Echo was filmed 2 years ago, long before this crap. It's a meaningless rebrand. It's Spin, isn't it? It's just Spin.
So 3PO, is Echo a comic book character in Marvel? Because I've never heard of her.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So
Yes, yes.
when was she created then? What year?
I have
What year?
no idea.
80s, 90s?
Wasn't it 90s or 2000s? I can't remember, but she's actually kind of a cool character.
Is she? She's got one
Yes.
leg though.
Yeah, but she's like Native American. She's like super badass, and instead of being blind, she's like deaf. So Daredevil is blind and she's deaf, and she was one of his early romantic interests. I know we'll probably talk about the trailer in a little bit, but yeah.
Daredevil. Really? So how
Yeah.
did he fit her in? He had Karen Page. He had
He was a hoe.
Elektra. He had later. He had oh gosh, yeah. He
went out with Black Widow as well.
He did, yeah. My gosh, he got around, didn't he?
Yeah, she first appeared in 1999 in Daredevil. So.
There's a famous panel that's out of context out there online of.
Hello.
What?
Oh,
he's been censored.
Oh no.
He's gone critical mass. Oh no.
Are you there, Kippers?
Matt?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, Stephen.
Now,
Stephen, are you there, Stephen?
Yeah.
We can hear you now.
I think my internet might be slow, so little warning.
What were you saying about Echo?
No, I was just saying about Daredevil. What Rennie said.
Yeah.
There's a panel out there on the internet somewhere, but with Daredevil slapping Black Widow's ass. That's getting all the feminists all worked up. Yeah, it's a really funny picture, but in this day and age, obviously, it's problematic.
Here you go. In the chat, the more Rennie explains it, the worse it becomes.
Thank you. I don't know. She's been around for a while, and this is before like the whole Marvel woke MCU stuff. So I recommend checking it out, but in the comics, but that's just me.
Kingpin's adopted daughter.
When did the woke stuff start though? Because it is possible it was part of the woke stuff.
No, well, 1999 though is when she made her first appearance, right? So that definitely was before that, and I'd say woke stuff started between 2015 and 2018.
No, in my opinion, it started earlier than that.
You think so?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
It just feels like that's when the crucial time of it hit.
Well, yeah, that's when most people noticed it. Yeah, definitely. But I think it started long before that.
I don't know. Anyway. I thought she was a cool character in the comics.
I will quickly say Melvin's posted a link to Copa's channel. Help he's trying to get to 1K subs. I think what you need to do if you want to help him out is partly watch one of his video and then sub, because YouTube takes the subs off, which is not good, is it? But anyway.
Likes to take it away.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we move on from this? I think Blade next.
Blade.
I think we mentioned a different part of this story on Wednesday, but Marvel exec behind Blade reportedly fired because he didn't sound the alarm on film's abysmal direction. It's one of the few times that anyone has actually heard Kevin Feige yell at someone.
Well, it was rubbish. Yeah, he has every right to yell at him, doesn't he? So Then
Is
again,
that
he should have
him doing
started
his
yelling
job?
ages ago.
Is that him doing his job for once,
Yeah,
perhaps?
does sound like it.
Yeah, maybe he's getting his wits about him again and going, "Oh, I'm making crap entertainment lately. Let's throw this crap in the bin." I don't know.
What did we say on Wednesday? 3 female leads
Making
Yeah, he
in
games,
the
was the
movie.
fourth character in his own
in his
movie.
own movie.
Yeah,
Mm.
And
they
what's
decided
the-
to put chicks in it and make it gay and lame.
50 minutes. What's the name of the actor who's played?
Mashallah Ali.
Double Oscar winner, yeah?
Yeah.
He was gonna walk, wasn't he?
I don't blame him if he was thinking of doing that. I don't blame him at all.
Sorry,
The only
chat
reason
moved
why
on.
he's doing it is because of money. It's not because he loves the character or anything. He probably doesn't even know anything about the character. It just goes to show, doesn't it? If you don't know about the character, why cast him?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe he does care about the character.
No,
which
he
is
doesn't
why
care
wants
about the
it
money.
good. Well,
He's a serious actor. There's no way you can tell me that guy was thinking all his life to play Blade. Do you know what I mean? It's bollocks. They offered him a lot of money. He's saying yes because there's hardly any work going around, and he's going to do it.
Here you go, Madcapper. Kevin Feige is
Feige.
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 How many
Feige?
times have we told you?
He is a fucking idiot himself. He needs yelled at. Somebody needs to yell at him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stream killer.
Big stream killer.
This doesn't get any better, does it?
No. I might end up having to scrap it. Who knows?
Well, here's hoping.
I don't think I could say that.
Say what?
Don't do
Say
it.
what?
Feige.
Feige.
Fiji.
Feige.
Fiji.
Fiji?
Fiji.
See, Iceman's got my back. Feige like beige. You like beige.
Fiji beige.
Phage.
So that would be Phage.
Phage.
Feige.
Beige.
Chat, does anybody know how to pronounce his name?
Feige.
No, it
Everybody
says
says
here
Feige,
Feige.
except for you.
Feige. It's Feige or Fiji. Or Fiji.
Here you go. Punchable face. Kevin Feige is Kathleen Kennedy, but with a smaller penis.
Smaller penis.
Feige.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Fliggy. Shall we move on? Because
Yes, we're getting
I think I'm
bogged.
getting bogged down,
We're
folks.
getting bogged in this hooked on phonics crap.
Perhaps I should email him and ask how to pronounce his name. Here you go, Nicky Rellan. Fiji. Figgy? Oh, I'm confused now.
You're going to be here forever.
Yeah,
Bogged.
we're gonna be.
It's not
Feige.
pronounced like that. That's not right.
How do you pronounce it? Oh, sorry, chat moved up. How do you pronounce this? Fig twat.
No, Max Vroomfondel.
Oh, okay. Max Voomfondel. Fig twat. I think we need to move on, don't we?
We're
Shall we
bogged
move-
AF,
We're
dude.
bogged.
Sorry, folks. Sorry. Just a moment of silliness.
Moment.
Okay, so speaking of Echo, director Sidney Freeland, that's easy, teased the Marvel hero will have different powers in the series than the comics. Her power in the comic books is that she can copy anything, any movements, any whatsoever. It's kind of lame. I will say that it's not her power.
Look,
I
why?
fucked that up.
Hold on. Why are they bringing female characters out of Marvel. There are plenty of male characters that will bring in the bacon, if you know what I mean. There's Nova. They still haven't done Nova from Nova Corps yet, which was very popular when it came out. Why they keep well, we know why they keep pulling females out of Marvel.
So what was wrong with her powers? I mean, she has photographic reflexes. She can copy anything and anyone. She's disabled. I don't know.
It's the same as Taskmaster, isn't it?
Yeah, she basically has the same powers. But
there you go. Sorry, Lebroni. There you go. Spot on. There you go.
Who was a woman who was mute. So you know.
And she's deaf and mute. And she has the same kind of stuff going on physically, and you know, until later in the comics, like way later. But what's wrong with what she has? Not everybody has to have superpowers. Look at the Punisher.
Because she's a woman. That's why.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? What's that film called with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, where one was blind, one was deaf?
See no evil,
hear no evil.
Well, maybe they should do this with her and Daredevil.
I mean,
a comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how that would go with two disabled people being slapstick comedy nowadays. So
high ESG score.
Superheroes.
Yeah, you go tick a lot of boxes.
Yes, I'm saying that's the only reason why they're doing it, and that's not a good reason to bring this character and bring it to life if you're going to do that to it. You know,
Gary Nerdrotic replied to this straight away. That's why the grey line is there on the left.
What did he say?
Said, how to fook your TV series before it even gets going.
Well, if those people are giving them money, then I guess that's why they're doing it. It's got nothing to do with diversity. It's all about making money, making sure you get the finance to make stuff so that you can pay people, so that you can live well. So all this stuff about it being about diversity is bollocks, isn't it?
Somebody in the chat did say it was this was shot 2 years ago, so they've been sitting on it.
And why haven't they got no disrespect to the actress?
Yeah,
why isn't she good looking? Why isn't she good looking? Why isn't she model good looking? Why do we have to have this kind of actress playing a hero?
Okay, question for you: that marks out of 10, then, Ian.
I wouldn't even give her 1.
Wow.
Sorry. She ain't ugly, but she isn't.
Is she fugly?
She's. I wouldn't say she's ugly. I'm just saying you could have got a better actress. Has this actress actually got 1 foot, or is she disabled in any way, in real life?
Yes, that you raise a valid point, because surely if she is disabled, they need to get a disabled person to play her.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Ian.
That's a good argument.
It's a double standard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You go, Nix. Mr. Brown Alliance asked me, could you imagine talking to her? She'd repeat everything over and over and over again. So they had to make her mute. Sign language repeatedly is a martial arts training.
Well, okay, so that's not really what her stuff was in the comics. She could repeat physical movements. She couldn't really, do stuff like that. So yeah, she wound up being a really great martial artist. I think she was a very good gymnast, acrobatic and ballerina, stuff like that. So I don't know. I think she even learned how to pilot a plane, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So she was actually pretty cool. And like I said, it was before all the woke stuff hit. She was more of a minor character in the comics, if I remember right. But, when she made an appearance, I thought it was pretty cool, And she was Native American, which, that was before the whole, throwing diversity in just to throw it in. That's not what they were doing with her.
They are. I think
there's nothing left for them to actually woke up, are they? There's absolutely no characters left. So they pulled out this minor character and making her this big thing where people don't even know who this person is, and nobody's going to probably watch it anyway. And I've got some girl that's really unattractive. That's what I'm saying. So it's just there's hardly any women left in the Marvel.
Everyone in the chat is saying they'd give a 1 out of 10. Jamal Armour's taking up to a one-legged one. It's very dark. It's very dark.
Why would you watch this? Why?
Something to watch while I'm munching my toast, perhaps?
Now,
They
I will
created-
say I don't remember her missing any limbs in the comics, but I could be wrong. It's been a while.
They
So.
created a really good series called Daredevil, Netflix, and it was really good. I mean, a lot of people didn't like.
But
the
they
first
could have
season,
included her in that, to
And-
make it,
but
you
no,
know,
what I'm saying
more
is that,
relevant.
the Kingpin was a great character in there, very, very great character, and now they're sticking this Kingpin in this rubbish.
But
So-
that he was in the comics. He was her adopted father. So he killed her father. And her father, with his dying breath, asked him to please take care of his daughter. So Kingpin was her adopted father. It's kind of like a Thanos and what's her name relationship. Yeah, thank
Shall
you.
we sidestep?
We gonna.
Oh, yes.
This looks like rubbish. Sorry.
Marvel TV. Oh, God, here we go. Head. Brad Winderbaum calls Echo. Sort of a new direction for the brand, especially for Disney Plus.
It's not. It's the same thing. The same woke rubbish. How can it be a new direction?
Have you watched the trailer?
Yes, I have, and it's
I thought
rubbish.
it was fucking
You didn't think it looked
Yeah, I
good?
thought it looked
I thought
okay.
Yeah, we're doing the same thing that they did with Daredevil, loads of blood and stuff, and making it violent. I
Yeah,
mean,
but it's Disney, though, isn't it?
I thought
It's
at least the
woke.
fight scenes looked pretty good. I don't know. I could be wrong.
yeah, I
but-
mean, no disrespect to any of you here, but I would never watch this show. If you want to watch it, good luck to you. But you know what you're gonna get when you watch a show like this.
Yeah.
You know it.
What are you
Oh, I'm
saying,
gonna
Ian?
watch it.
Mm.
What
What's
are
that?
you saying in 2 words?
It's woke and it's shit. I won't watch this show. Why would I? It spoils the memory of the guy who plays the Kingpin in Daredevil, which was a far superior show than this nonsense. It really was. It's just going to spoil the memory of Daredevil.
Here you go. Eraser head. Violence is woke.
Is it?
I thought I liked the look of it.
Yeah, I like the look
mean-
of it as well. I'm going to give it a go for sure.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah,
hmm,
and
some
Vincent
ex-
D'Onofrio being in it.
Yeah, lots
Yeah.
of blood
not
splats
interested.
and everything. I thought, okay, I'm.
Not interested. Good luck to you guys. Not interested. You know what you're going to get. It's
Well,
Disney.
that's fair enough. After everything we've been through the last few years, I get it.
Yeah, it's just nonsense.
It was made 2 years ago.
I don't care.
It is adult rated for TV. What is it in America? M or something? I don't know.
If a lot of
TV,
people say to me-
TVMA.
Yeah,
If a lot of people say to me it's really good, then yeah, I'll probably watch it. But yeah, no thanks.
here you go. Nikki Relahab, £2. Real money, folks. Cheers, Nikki. Echo sidesteps better than Mr. Brown. Wouldn't be easy. Okay.
What's she doing there? Is that a tree that she's next to? That picture? Is that her? She pregnant there? What's going on there?
Don't know.
On the right, the picture
Yes,
on the
Yeah,
right.
the upper right. I'm not sure.
Is she?
She's having a drink.
What if
What
it's
did
a
she do to that
Vision
tree?
Quest? Because I think she's gone on Vision Quest in the comics.
I'm sold.
That's her mum giving birth, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Vision quests. So lots of
Yeah,
drugs.
she did in the
I'm sold,
comics.
everybody.
Mhm.
I'm sold. I'm going to be watching this.
Just honestly, just can't be asked.
Shit. Okay, shall we move on? Yes. Speaking of more shit, Sean Levy says one key scene in Deadpool 3 is directly lifted from Return of the Jedi. I pulled up that scene of Vader and Luke on my phone and restudied how it was photographed, how it was blocked, the framing, the tempo.
Mm.
Don't care. Tell me a good story.
Exactly.
Yeah, because don't try to sell me with what I used to consider good entertainment.
Swappers, any thoughts?
Well, God, where do you start? Honestly,
Go on.
yeah. Um, it just honestly start bloody bringing Return of the Jedi into it. You get my backup straight away. Yeah, Sean Levy.
He's going to be directing a Star Wars film as well, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? Or is it going to be
Is he
cancelled?
though?
Well, I don't know. Here you go. Mike W. confirmed Deadpool 3 as Ewoks. Jamalama, my heart just sank. I think Swappers did as well, to be fair. Here you go. Common people, pray for Swappers. Everybody in the chat, K for Kippers, yeah? Show him your love. So press K for Kippers. I'll do it first. Here you go. K for Kippers. There you go. We're thinking
I just
Kippers.
thought this just automatically makes me think that they're just bereft of originality and they have to look at everything else to base their ideas from. And I know homages can be quite nice, but there's a difference between homage and plagiarism. And although Deadpool is, it's an ironic franchise, isn't it? Or an ironic character in an ironic franchise. It might get away with it, but I mean, why?
Just got to keep the hype
every new
train.
bit of information I hear about this film is just it keeps getting negative.
Here you go. Ceteris Paribus. God, I'd love some Special K now. Oh, we're not talking about the breakfast cereal either.
I was going to say, are we talking about cereal?
No.
I think it's called Differently Abled K now.
Oh.
That was a good one.
I hope this one's good.
Deadpool's going to get delayed, isn't it? It's not going to happen, is it?
Yeah, doesn't look like it.
I'll be very
That's a
surprised if it
shame.
doesn't.
I was really looking forward to it for a bit, and now I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
It's just something to keep the hype train going.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I totally agree.
Meaningless.
Like Marvel and Disney, meaningless.
Oh, shall we just all go home?
We are at home. I'm at home.
All right, good night, everybody. No,
Cheers,
just kidding.
everybody. Thanks for coming.
We'll throw ourselves in the bin now.
Here you go. Max Voomfondel. I did ketamine by accident. I'll start again. I did ketamine by accident once. Don't recommend that.
How do you do it by accident?
Did it just jump into your nose or something?
Maybe he thought it was something else. He thought it was like a
maybe.
headache pill. Don't know.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Depressing, folks. Sorry, it's depressing.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Brown and his prefix.
Oh, I've got some really good news as well. I'll tell you in a minute. Pre-sales for the Marvels are reportedly now pacing behind that of Black Adam, $67, and The Flash, $55
Million.
million.
Yeah.
$55. What the hell, Brown?
55 million.
Oh yes. Who's going to see this? Anybody?
Dollars. No.
Nope.
Why would I want to go and watch the Mary Sues?
No,
More
I think
important than that, who's buying a ticket ahead of time? Who would want to do that?
Brown.
me.
No,
I've got some hot news, everybody. Before we came on air,
Bree sent you a message.
oh, Bree, send me a message. I bought my tickets.
Oh my god!
1:30 next Friday. Booyah!
Oh dear.
That is
Okay,
so
then.
lame. I just can't even.
I have watched no other Marvel film apart from the Spider-Man.
What's Nick Fury grabbing onto there?
He's holding a.
Oh, lucky boy, lucky boy.
Breeze lipstick.
And Who's the girl? Who's the girl on the right with the afro? She's trying to do a Doctor Who, isn't she? There.
Oh God.
Don't care. She's from One Division.
Yeah, I don't even know.
And the
her
other
name.
one's from Ms. Marvel, another show I didn't watch that. I did watch One Division. Didn't watch Ms. Marvel.
You know what her real powers was in the comics was that she can make her fist big.
Hmm.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was it. It's
So
like, what?
if you wanted a good fisting, she was your woman. So he's
Yeah.
saying.
Well, it
So
looks
now
like
she's
that's a
got-
woman,
Fantastic.
Brown.
Magic bangles like Shang-Chi.
That's what I'm saying. They changed it because obviously it's stupid. So they're like, oh, let's just make it more stupider.
I will say, Franco, it's in the post, mate.
That's amazing.
If you cut, what is it? You cut out of her full body, yeah, like from head to toe, not just one part of her body. I'm guessing.
Or more like a blow up doll, you think? Or
Yeah, I'd love the vinyl blow up Brie. Yeah.
Oh God.
I will say it was a cheap ticket. I wouldn't pay full price.
Do you know what? Right in the future, about 50 years from now, they probably have robots that actually look like anything you want. So Brown probably ordered the Brie robot.
No,
With
I
realistic
think I-
rubber feet.
oh my god, yes.
I think I will be dead, unfortunately.
No.
You might be still alive. You never know.
Yeah,
She could be giving you bed baths.
That's right.
that's right.
Yeah.
I'm 98, you know.
I'm 98 and I love fingers up the bum. Common people for £2. That's real money, folks. Brie, I'll start again. I'm excited. Brie. Brown likes Brie. Yes, I do. I like Ray. Leave us alone.
Ray.
You guys can get in the bin together.
Ray. I do like Ray. I think he's a really good singer. He was a really
Ray,
good singer.
Ray
He was talking
Winston.
about Ray,
Not Ray Winston.
Skywalker.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Ray Charles. Oh,
No, Ray Skywalker.
Skywalker.
Here you go. Did I do this one? Tai Fung. I assume it's this one, my friend. $2. Thank you, my friend. I can't wait not to go to this movie. That's why I'm doing it. I'm taking one for the team, folks.
Brie. The only
Ian,
Brie I like.
you're definitely going to see this video.
Well, my
Mm.
niece hasn't
Go on.
gotten back to me. She said she
Go
wants to go
on,
and
do
see
it,
it.
do
I'm
it, do it,
praying that she
Go on,
doesn't come back to me
go
and says she wants to go and see it.
A lot
Please
of
do it.
YouTube channels are going to make a lot of money out of this movie.
Yes,
Yep.
they are.
And Disney know it as well, and they hate the fact.
Mm.
No, Disney
Um,
doesn't care about what the YouTube channels say. Look, if their livelihood depending on it, then they'll do what's right. But it isn't. I mean, these companies are giving them money to make this crap, so they don't
Mm.
care. Why would they care? What we think?
I will let you know if it's worth literally $400 million this is cost to make.
I hear there's a scene in it where she has to take her boots off and fly with.
Oh, I'm not going. That's it. I'm not going. That's it.
Make sure you're eating popcorn during that scene.
They have CGI feet.
superpowers.
You're right.
One of her superpowers is that her toes turn into noodles.
Oh,
Oh, God.
so an improvement then, yes.
Smell-o-vision in the theater.
That's 4D experience.
Less brie and more parmesan, I think.
That's what I think.
Here
Yeah.
you go, Dan the Ham. I'm going to like their cat live stream more than this.
Mm.
Anybody see the cat live stream?
What was that, an 8-hour live stream of cats?
Why would we even? Why would they do this to this movie? Don't they want people to come and see it?
Because
for
it's
God's
aimed at
sake?
cat ladies, even though I have got 2 cats.
Brie
myself.
should be showing a bit of cleavage there in that costume. And
Yeah,
we should
Brie,
got rid of the
get 'em
person
out,
on the
Brie.
right and the person on the left and get better looking women.
Black lives or black cavils. Brown would give Brie's feet one. No, even
Only
I
in the
have
dark.
standards.
Only in the dark.
No.
You
no.
have to take the whole package or you get
No.
none.
Indeed.
That's just not right.
No, I'm not doing the feet. No.
Keep the socks on
No,
when you're in
no.
bed. Keep the socks on.
No. Well, yeah, okay. You're a man of many socks.
I am indeed.
Okay. You know what, guys? On a serious level, for
There is
once,
one.
Is there a
Yeah.
serious level?
I think we all know this is just going to be utter dog shite.
It is.
Oh, absolutely.
You never know.
But we should support utter dog shit, because I get the feeling this could be, for all the wrong reasons, a classic. I've not
Classic
seen
dog
any
shit.
of the Marvel films other than No Way Home, and I'm going out of my way to watch this.
Hang on a minute. Is it did the director of this fuck off to the UK to start planning another movie with Tessa
Yeah.
Thompson?
Yeah,
Yes.
a couple of
Yeah.
weeks before it
Yeah.
was due to finish shooting, she fucked off.
I bet she'll be super enthusiastic about doing a director's commentary for the
I'm pretty
Blu-ray.
damn sure that this is a breach of contract.
Yeah.
Somebody in the Robert Meyerbenet, friend of the channel, he posted somebody who he knows, whose opinion he respects, said this movie is fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, but so a lot of people said The Flash was fun. It wasn't really. It was okay. That was about
I
it.
had fun
really.
watching it, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll let you know, folks. I'll let you know.
not interested.
are we moving on now?
I think so. I'm not going to sleep for the rest of the week.
Because you're looking forward to her feet. No.
No, amphetamines.
Oh, okay.
And ketamine. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Did anybody see this?
Rebel
Zack
Moon.
Snyder's. We need Vex here. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon is seemingly getting a theatrical release ahead of its Netflix debut. I did my research, and it is indeed.
But it's only going to be there for
December.
Yeah, it's only going to be there for for like a week because they just want it to be nominated. That's all. So
Netflix, be up for an Academy Award.
Yeah.
In the UK, second week of December. So I think I might go see this.
Good luck.
Because it's I'll get a cheap ticket. I wouldn't pay full price, but I think I might go see this.
It looks like rubbish.
I'll watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, so will I. I just, it's Zach's always good at making films with loads of special effects in it, but when it comes to the core of the story, it's not very good. So he wrote this, did he not?
Yeah, he did.
This is based on his Star Wars treatment.
Yeah.
Here you go, Dom Power Ranger. Hello, Dom. I'm down for Rebel Moon, to be honest. Yeah, I am as well, mate, to be fair. Ding, ding.
It's gotten so bad, there's nothing to watch. You have to consider Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. That's how bad cinema is these days.
As I said before, I got Chronicle of Riddick vibes to this.
So you didn't get any Star Wars?
Yeah, I did as well. Yeah.
And the Chronicles of Riddick, it's not... It's far from perfect, but I really did like that film.
Why did they not accept this as a Star Wars film? Why did the Star Wars people reject?
We don't know officially. I'm not sure if Z knows anything. Okay.
No, I don't know why it wasn't picked up.
I think the reason why it wasn't picked up is because Zach had made films about scantily dressed women in the past. And he's a guy, he's not, and he's straight. So how could they hire him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awfully sexist of him.
Yeah,
possibly it was a really, really good Star Wars film, true to the core of Star Wars. And K said, "Fuck that."
Well, they do have a female lead, so
But is she gay?
I don't know. She probably isn't.
Or lame.
There you go.
Lame.
I mean, if you're looking for your next success, are you really going to want Zack Snyder? Zack Snyder's Justice League that bombed terribly, and all of his superhero movies didn't do that well
because he doesn't know how to create a story. If you see all the stories if Superman of Steel story was just the screenplay was just absolute rubbish. It really was, totally.
Excuse me. See, here you go. Princess Fiona, Chronicles of Riddick was beautiful. I don't know why it doesn't get more credit. I must me. I really like Chronicles of Riddick. It's
Is
a
that the
great-
sequel
Yeah, with
with
was it Star
Dame
Marshal?
Vin
Judy
Diesel.
Yeah.
Dame Judy
Keith
Dench was there,
David,
wasn't she? Yeah.
Carl Urban.
Yeah.
Really good film.
But she was interviewed by I can't remember. You know the guy with the glasses who does a lot of interviews. What's his name? The guy in BBC One. He's quite
Mark
funny.
Kermode?
Graham Norton.
No, sorry, Kippers. What do you say?
Mark Kermode.
No, he's thin. He's got glasses, and he's quite funny. Oh God, he interviewed Dame Judi Dench, and she said that she couldn't remember anything about that film. That she, her relatives tease her about it because she just can't remember it at all. Doing it.
Vin Diesel sent her a letter, didn't he, asking her to be in it?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's a great film.
I can't even remember it. I can't remember it. I saw it in the cinema.
Director's cut is the version to watch as well.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I've not seen the director's cut. Maybe I should, but the original cut, I did genuinely enjoy it. I mean, I thought, they're making another one after it. 'Cause it was supposed to be a trilogy, wasn't it? And I thought, okay, so they're obviously going to continue the story. So the way it ends, I thought, yeah, that's fine. I love the special effects in it. The special effects were mind-blowingly good, especially for the time.
Money spent on Chronicles. Here you go, Max Voomfondel. Pitch Black was awesome. I still haven't seen Chronicles. You should check it out. Chronicles is really good.
Production design was great in it as well, as I remember.
Yeah, it's really, really good world building. Yeah, Tandy Newton. Yeah.
She's a bit thin now, though. She is. She's really thin now, and also she's very woked up to the.
Here you go, Lebroni. You keep what you kill. You do indeed. You do indeed. Okay. Shall we move on? I'm going to go see it, but it will be a cheap ticket. I wouldn't see it for full price. But anyway, shall we move on?
Yes.
Oh, somebody's going to make this, aren't they?
Yeah, somebody posted this. I thought this was quite amusing. This a 1 million budget Barbenheimer movie is in the works.
This does sound very original.
The film follows Dr. Barbenheimer, a scientist doll living in Dolltopia, who tries to take out humanity with a nuclear bomb.
This has got to be a comedy, right? Like in the in the vein of scary. What is it?
Scary movie. So it's got to be like a spoof movie, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would go see it.
John Z. Yeah, I heard about this. I think it's real. Well, it's the internet, so it is.
1 million quid, though. I mean, that's not a lot.
Dollars.
Yeah, it's not a lot. So here's hoping they do a good job.
I'd laugh if it made like $500 million.
Especially if they had a hard go at the woke mob in that film. That'd be amazing.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, it would be good.
Here you go, Max Voomfondel. Please don't make this.
Ooh.
Mike W. This will go straight to VHS.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer has been re-released for 1 week on IMAX.
Really?
Yeah, I think they've re-released it for a week.
I did like the film, but I wouldn't go and see it again, though.
I think they're trying to break that 1 billion. Okay. Shall we move on?
Yes.
Oh, God. Go back. Go back.
Russell T. Davies reveals plans for a 3rd and 4th new series of Doctor Who. I'm planning season 3 now. There's plans for season 4. Russell T. Davies stated in SFX magazine via Games Radar. Absolutely. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not getting any younger.
Tell me about it.
Then just retire.
Eating too many burgers. There you go.
Mm.
You're not pleased, Ian.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Look, when Doctor Who came back in the 2000s, Russell T reinvented it, which was great. Right now, it's coming back again because of the huge failure of the Jodie Doctor, and he's not creating anything new. He's going back to the 2000s and just doing the same thing. So it's not new. It's just going back to the well, and that's what
Mhm.
that's one of the things I'm disappointed with so far in this new Doctor Who thing. It's obvious that Jodie failed and they brought back David Tennant so they can try and win back fans like us. But if he's with the BBC and with Disney and with the ESG scores, then there's no way this is not going to be woke. Absolutely no way.
Agreed.
So
We'll
find out.
Kappa, Doctor Who gives a fuck.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And he's gay, so what more can? I mean, all roads are leading there. I hope it doesn't happen, but it probably will.
3 weeks to the first one.
Yeah, that's going to be okay. I reckon that the David Tennant one's going to be okay. It's going to have a little bit of woke stuff in it, like with Donna telling him what to do and all that rubbish. I bet you that's what's going to happen. And then, what's her name? Kate Lethbridge Stewart's going to tell off the Doctor loads of times and stuff like that. You know those things are going to happen, but it's not going to be totally unwatchable, I reckon, because it's David Tennant. So, but the Shooty one, I don't know. I really don't know.
Here you go, Joe Darkness. He won't retcon Timeless Children's because Chinball is a friend.
They should retcon it because it's an insult to Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's an insult to the original idea of the show.
And then when you talk about it, like Doctor Who fans, they go, "Oh, not that old one again. Oh, you're not going to watch it because they're going to retcon it. How stupid!" It's like, no, it's not stupid, because it's, if you've destroyed something that you've loved for over 50 years, of course you're going to be pissed off about it. You have every right to be pissed off. Yeah, you have every right to be pissed off about it.
Well, if you're going to tell us that William Hartnell was the first Doctor, the original Doctor, and then it's like, oh no, just kidding, he was actually a girl a long time before that, and he's had many iterations before that. That's horseshit.
Yeah.
Here you go, Jewish bastard. Social credit quotas will bog down any attempt to revive Doctor Who.
It will. It's just like saying James Bond was a little girl first before he became a Scottish man. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. The whole thing's and I will say this, and I don't care if people don't like me. The Doctor should not be black. I'm sorry, he should not be black at all. If this was done 20 years ago, before all this woke crap, I would have accepted Adrian Lester as the Doctor. I would have think that was bloody brilliant. But now I think they're doing it because of what's going on, and it's not right.
Yep.
Agreed.
Here you go, Max says Doctor Who ended in 89. Black Lives or Black Cavill, Doctor Who is dead. Please just let it rest.
Yeah.
Yep, they're just beating a dead horse at this point.
Mega Spider-Man. Agreed, Mega.
Well, it might be shit. You never know.
I'm thinking it will be shit. I'm just saying.
What do you say about this, Lee?
I do like Russell T, though. I think he's a very talented writer, but he should really get off the gay stuff. He's just right. He's just right, man. Do you know what I mean?
I think with like the recent years, like, identity politics and, entertainment, he's like, oh, now I can finally write what I want to write and make the characters go in the direction I want. And now you get to see who he really is. I never really liked him that much as a Doctor Who writer. So
I'd like
what do you say?
Yeah, I heard
Norman Collier in the building.
Z.
Hello?
What?
You went Z.
That's my internet connection again. My router's flat. So I could drop off at any second. What's Z's viewpoint on this one?
Yeah, Z, go on, you're the Doctor Who bloke.
Yeah, I like Doctor Who as well, as Ian does. It's quite interesting because it seems like he's got a roadmap for where he wants to take the series, which is good to have, because that's one thing that severely lacked from Marvel TV shows, is they don't have a showrunner mapping everything out. They just make it up as they go along. So if he's steering the show in a particular direction, he's laying the groundwork now and we'll get to reap the rewards a bit later on. He's a talented writer, I'll give him that. But as he got to the end of his first tenure, it did start to get a little bit tiresome. So we'll
That's what I'm
just wait
saying.
and see.
I always say this: Doctor Who needs to grow up, and they had these Doctor Who shorts on BBC iPlayer. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's called Tales from the TARDIS, and basically what they do is they have this TARDIS that brings back memories. So they brought back all the old Doctors with the companions and stuff, and they show an episode of that show. So the actors are not playing. The actors are not actors; they're actually playing those characters. But it was so embarrassing. It was like written by a child.
Ugh.
And the set was awful. And you can tell they hardly had any money to do this. If you're going to do something like that, you should do it. You should do it well. You shouldn't, you shouldn't do it the way they did it.
Was it written by the Timeless Child?
I don't know who wrote it, but there's some pathetic moments in there. And it's very embarrassing as well. I mean, every companion that meets a doctor go, "Oh, you've gotten old," and like the doctor doesn't get old. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't. He changes. He becomes a different person.
Here you go, Dr. Gay, make it Who and lame. Very good.
Yeah, I mean, 60th anniversary stuff has been very unimpressive to date. I mean, you're probably very fully aware of Doomsday, Ian.
Yeah. Rubbish.
That was supposed to be cross-media Doctor Who tie-in event, and nobody gives a flying fuck about it.
Did you see the pattern that's emerging here, though? Right, so they've got Neil Patrick Harris, he's gay. Russell T, he's gay. The girl that's doing the voice for Meet the Beep, she's gay. They got a character in there that's trans. They got, you know what I mean?
It's like, are they them gay?
Yeah, well, I don't know. He's a they them, isn't he? Playing a woman. And then they've got this other character who looks like Liberace on steroids, playing a villain. And do you know what I mean? And it's just everything about this show is either gay or trans. So how do you expect us to react to that?
Gay and lame.
Yeah. But as I said, if I said this on Dan's show, he'll try and close me down, obviously. But it's like, well, you've got to face the truth sooner or later. I hope I'm wrong because I really want Doctor Who to come back. But if I was going to bring back Doctor Who, I would never bring it back like this. I'd basically try and think of something completely new, but still Doctor Who, if you know what I mean.
Here you go, Nikki Rellahan. Jennifer Lawrence is the first Doctor.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, this is depressing, isn't it?
Moving on.
Yeah.
Before we end it all.
Our timeless heroes.
Did anybody see? There is a trailer for Indiana Jones. The Dial of Dysentery is going to be released on Disney Plus December 1st. They are releasing a documentary at the same time, same day, about Indiana Jones.
The worst thing about that documentary is they're including the last one.
That is a problem.
With the great ones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
The fourth one wasn't very good, but at least it's true to Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
the last one was completely utter trash. It really was. And now this document's going to go, look at all the Indiana Jones films. Aren't they great? Including the last one, and it's like bollocks. The last one was rubbish.
Never seen it.
So
who's watched it?
Not me.
I have.
Not me.
Nope.
Anybody in the chat watched the last Indiana Jones? Anybody brave enough? I refuse to watch it.
Same.
It's terrible. Absolutely awful. The film is awful. I've seen it. It's just awful. It's just it's sad.
Anything good about it?
When the last bit of credits as it went up as the curtains are closing.
The end.
The end. That's probably the best thing about it. It really is awful. I mean, if you're an Indiana Jones fan, right, please do not go and see this movie. It will just upset you.
There you go, folks. Yeah.
It really will upset you.
See, joke of all butts, yeah.
I
can't
get
get
the name.
Yeah, here you go. See, Typhon, yeah, refused. I refused as well, yeah. Any more? See, Iceman.
Never.
Yeah.
Nope.
Madcapper, it's fucking awful.
It is. It's terrible.
Hello, Lance. 4 out of 10.
I've got normie friends who said they saw it and they said they thought it was quite entertaining. And I said, I'll never. They asked me if I'd watched it, and I said, I'm not going to watch that stinking shite. And they went, oh, why not? And they like started taking offence because I was really against it. And I thought, I can't explain to you in this short car ride how bad this film is and why it's bad, because you already think it's good. And anything I'm going to say is just going to upset you. So I had to stay quiet. I just had to. And it was really frustrating that people still think that this stuff is shat into their trough, and they lap it up, and they still think it's genuinely good entertainment, and they turn it off at the end of the movie and go, oh, well, that was good, wasn't it? And then they go to bed or whatever, and they don't. It's just they have no capacity whatsoever to critically think. They just take whatever they're given.
I think it sounds like it genuinely upsets you, this, because I'm not happy by this.
It did upset me when I watched it. It was, look, Indiana Jones is not a time traveler, right? That's what happens at the end of the film. He travels through time. It's like, well, what's that all about? Indiana was never about that. It was always about some kind of artifact connected with Christianity, or some kind of religion or whatever. It was all about that, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah,
you take that away,
aliens, and now they're doing time travel, and time travel is the lazy person's plot device.
Yeah. And also, right, Indiana Jones is in the film is about 80, right? So there's no way he's going to hang on to a car driving at 80 miles per hour and leaping from one thing to the other. Gosh, I'm almost bloody 60 and I almost do my leg in going to the toilet every night. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. There's no way.
We're not talking about his legs either.
Exactly. So there's no way you can believe what's going on screen, because it's ludicrous. And also there's a bit in there, right, where it's really violent, so violent that you think, is this an Indiana Jones film?
Really?
Yeah, there's 2 bits in there that you just think, what? So don't see it. It'll just ruin the memory.
Here you go, folks. I've been burgled, which is never good. He was a relic hunter. Crystal Skull, as I've said many times, I think they just about got away with it.
It wasn't made to destroy
in my
the character,
opinion,
was it?
Yeah, they just about got away with it. Wasn't perfect. There were moments where I was like, ugh. But this is just. Why did they make this? Do we know?
Money.
Yeah.
Just rinse a bit more cash out of the loyal fans.
That's right.
That backfired.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Indeed.
Move on.
Sad.
Yeah.
Should we just
move on?
Should we just sit here in silence?
Have a moment of silence for Indiana.
We're going to do 23 minutes of silence, everybody, up to the 2 hours. So,
oh,
silence.
Lord.
Here we go. Moving on.
I was going to say, the whole chat would put you in the bin, Brown.
Oh. Here you go, Peter Pidrak. Hello, Peter, for $2. Indiana Jones belongs in a museum like the rest of us. Well, most of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, M. Duke. Oh, sorry, it did. I think it broke us all, to be fair. Depeche Mode, enjoy the silence.
I just mute my mic.
Okay. 19 years ago today, The Incredibles released in theatres.
How many years?
19 years ago.
119. Here you go.
No, that's not possible.
This is why I posted this. Best Fantastic Four movie ever.
Yeah.
Right?
Is it?
It is. It's Incredibles it was great.
Closest thing to it, yeah. Incredibles was
great.
a cute movie. I never watched the sequel, but I liked the first one.
Yeah,
Sequel
there
was
was
a bit
so many
woke.
great bits. Was it? Oh,
Yeah, it was a bit woke. Yeah.
This is my favourite Pixar movie of all time.
it was.
right.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
That
Where's
and
my
Ratatouille.
suit?
That and Ratatouille
Where's
dueling
my
it out for my
super
favourite. But yeah,
Where's my super suit?
Best scene in this movie is the plane scene.
Oh
I
yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
You got
Absolutely brilliant.
in the chat. Everything counts in large amounts.
That's what I say. Isn't that from a Depeche Mode song? Nice.
It is.
Oh yes.
Do you know
Franco
that,
Walker.
do you know that bottom left image? Have you
Mhm.
seen the video that's on YouTube of that being cut with the end of Avengers Infinity War?
Mm-mm.
Because a helicopter spirals and crashes into that building. And then there's a street view of Nick Fury as a helicopter spirals and crashes into that building.
So they copied it. And
Hmm.
I think more of a homage, but it looks exactly, like it goes perfectly in sync with the two scenes.
mm.
Here you go, Nicky Rowland's solid movie when Pixar was pure gold. Yeah, when they were printing money.
yeah, they just couldn't do wrong, could they?
John Lasseter. Here you go, Osman, Bank of Osman, Socrates, Masterpiece.
Mhm.
Here you go, Nix. Has it been 19 years? Yes. I'm
Insane.
old.
Crazy.
Damn you for reminding me.
It's a good film.
I think
Everyone
I've
remember
seen it once.
those amazing little shorts they used to do before every movie as well. That
Yeah,
was so
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, chat moved up. Sorry. Oh, where am I? Hostman. The Incredibles is as old as I am. What? A baby. A baby. You go, St. Melvin of Deeply. £5 English. That's real money, folks. At least we have boobies. Something for all
Absolutely.
the family.
Yeah, I need to
Boobies.
see more press ups.
Boobies are good, everybody. And somebody's gone critical mass.
Oh no, we've lost Renee.
Oh no.
She'll be back.
Oh no.
I'll be back. She'll be back.
Great
Here you
movie.
go.
Move on.
Fucking hell, Mega likes a film.
What's that? It's a good movie, man. It's when movies
It
used to be
is.
good. And Pixar used to be, fantastic. Now it's not because Disney destroyed it.
Yeah, when there was a Pixar movie out, you'd go see it.
Yeah, man.
Back in the heady days, can you believe it?
That's right.
Yeah. Rennie's going to be disappointed about this. Homer will no longer choke Bart in #The Simpsons as times have changed.
Yeah, you're not allowed to discipline your children anymore, are you? Which is indicative of the state of a certain generation.
Simpsons was dead long ago anyway, wasn't it?
It was. The last good Simpsons thing I saw was the crossover they did with Family Guy, which was superb.
She's back, everybody.
About that, I guess I'm having problems with my Wi-Fi as well.
Just in time. Here you go. Look, Simpsons no longer choking.
I want to know what provoked all that, because that is something that has been in existence since the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Why is it now considered offensive?
Because they're idiots. That's why.
Don't know.
I mean,
They,
it's not acceptable behavior now. Well, it wasn't acceptable behavior then. It's a parody.
That's
Yeah.
right. It was done
just
on
to demonstrate
purpose.
how bad a parent Homer is.
Exactly. That's the reason. It's not like encouraging people, yeah, go choke out your kids. It's just, exactly what a good father should not be doing, and that's why they did it so much.
You go, joke of all butts. I really liked Homer choking Bart. It reminded me so much of my lovely child. Oh. There's a lot of deep sighs and
Most of them are yours. Most
Yeah,
of them
they're all coming from you, Brown.
yeah. Apparently, I've taken it to a art form.
I mean, it's just like the whole, I don't want to dwell on this, but the whole Apu thing, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, go on.
So, you can't have Hank Azaria, who is not of the same descent as Apu is supposed to be, voicing someone like Apu. So,
You know the people who are doing the voices.
mhm.
Do they all have jaundice? That's a thinking man's joke.
No.
You're absolutely right there, though, aren't you?
That's
I am.
fair.
Yeah, I am.
And also, do they all only have 4 fingers on each hand?
That's
Oh,
right.
that's true. That's a fair assessment as well.
Ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous.
Is it time for another laboured sigh?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to give us one anyways.
Moving on.
To the side stream on Mr. Brown Lies channel.
I miss
Okay.
Brown. Sorry, I miss Brian. He used to do that quite a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, Brian, we need you on, mate. Don't we? Brian,
Yeah.
we need you. Brian,
Brian!
we need you.
Are you putting Brian in the bin for not being on?
We should do. You go, Nikki Wellan. Enjoy the lunch. Sorry, folks. Okay, hashtag get in the bin. Thank you.
Music.
This is, I did post a link at the very, very beginning of the show, folks. It was I'll tell you what it was. It's an advert that's dropped this week in the UK.
Oh,
And it didn't go down well. Kippers, you know what it is, don't you?
I do indeed.
Shall we do it?
Well, we might as well get it over with.
It was the Marks and Spencer adverts. And Kippers, why is it in the bin?
Well, I'm not sure if there's any one specific reason, but
There's several.
A prominent reason is because of certain colours that were shown at a certain point of the advert.
There was no white people in.
There weren't. No.
No.
Really?
No honkies.
Wow.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about
No,
skin colours.
no,
I'm talking
yeah.
about flag colours.
Oh,
Oh.
there was. Yeah, there's that as well. Yeah.
Okay.
The green, red, and white flags on the fire didn't go down well. But this advert was. They was doing a video of celebrating Christmas, but what they did was instead of celebrating a traditional Christmas like we do, like a Christian Christmas like we do in the UK, they decided to effectively burn it down, didn't they, Z? You saw this, didn't you?
No.
Okay, moving on.
The animation.
No, it's all
live
real
action.
actors.
Oh, right. So they've got a new one out. This is Marks and Spencer's food advert.
Yeah, I think it was the food advert. Yeah. So there was no white males in.
Are you sure? I'm watching a completely different one here. Animation. So what's this one called?
It's not an
Anybody?
animation.
What's this one called then?
You got the right year, Ian. Is it?
Yeah, it's just 2023.
You got the right company, Marks and Spencer.
2023. There's another one here. M&S Marks and Spencer advert. Sophia Ellis Baxter.
Sophie Ellis Baxter.
Yeah,
Is that the
Sophie
one?
Ellis Baxter. Yeah,
Putting the 2 fingers up at the traditional Christmas.
Oh,
and
is that the
burning
one then?
cards
Let me watch it then.
and
Was she in it?
games and stuff.
yeah. I think there was like a Santa doll at the end, and they just gave that the boot.
I'll do anything for love.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one.
Okay.
A woman, was it Sophia Ellis Baxter, burnt all the Christmas cards. And
Yes.
yeah, the thing what got me was they right at the end there was a doll of Santa, and they basically just booted it.
So this
Yeah.
guy putting the star on the tree, he looks very gay.
Gay
Yeah.
and
It's very cynically anti-tradition, isn't it? They're trying to hammer
Yeah.
home that tradition is bad. The traditional English way, British way of life
Yeah.
is bad,
yeah,
etc., etc. Yeah, and families are bad because there's no families in it. Children are
Yeah.
bad. Elderly people are bad.
yeah. There was a massive backlash to it, and
So
they had to apologise.
did they pull the ad as well?
I don't know. There you go, Jim D. Put a chick in it, yeah. I will say, folks, if you go to the very, very beginning of the stream, I did post the link so you can see what it looks like to celebrate a woke Christmas where
This Christmas, do whatever you like. That's
Isn't
the
like a
message.
as
vegan
long as it's not
Christmas-
traditional.
Isn't a vegan Christmas a woke Christmas?
Don't have
Because
a go at
killing
me.
animals are bad.
Don't have a go at me.
They're trying to destroy Christian
Christ.
values as well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they
Christian
are.
values. It's basically up yours, yeah.
Yeah.
Burning Christmas cards, burning
Yeah.
it's just ridiculous, really. Are they getting scores for this? Do they get financed by the?
Probably.
So that's probably why it's out. But
They're probably given their orders and they carried it out in their advertising.
Yeah.
But
there's another one out, that's not woke. There's another one.
Well, I'm wondering if they've kind of rushed that one out, really.
Yeah, the one with
to
the
replace this one. It does make me wonder if they're going to lose custom now because of this, because that trend is catching hold, isn't it? What with Gillette losing God knows how many billions from their terribly woke advertising.
This was kind of a Bud Light moment.
Yeah,
not as major as the proper Bud Light event, but
that was global. But this is just the UK, isn't it?
Here you go, Max Voomfondel. It's shit. Fuck Max and Spencer.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not good. When we were on lockdown, Christmas was the only thing that a lot of families had to look forward to.
Yeah, and then they ruined that for everybody, didn't they? By keeping people apart because some people were vaxxed, other people weren't, and families wouldn't allow people to get together.
But I think they did kind of let us mingle for 3 days or something stupid. And then you get an advert like this, just putting the boot into Christmas, traditional Christmas.
Yeah,
I mean, what's left to put the boot into?
I don't know. But have you seen this one? The one with the animation? They got a fairy that kind of looks a bit overweight.
No.
Fairies can't be good looking anymore.
Welcome to Body Positivity. The Mega
Tinkerbell.
Ridiculous.
Okay. So I will say, folks, if you want to watch it, go to the very beginning of the stream. I did post it in the chat. You can see what it looks like to celebrate a woke Christmas where traditional Christmases can get fucked, basically. Okay. Shall we move on?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
please.
in the bin. Marks and Spencer. Up yours.
And finally,
folks. ...
I
can't remember what was finally. Oh, yes.
Oh, it better be that song. He's so mad if it's not.
And finally, finale.
The Beatles. Now,
Anybody see this? I knew nothing about this until Ian told me.
I didn't know until you guys said something about it in the chat, and I was like, "What?"
What?
Right. The song's
I had
even
to check
good.
it out.
Yeah,
the song's pretty good as well. So, but you can tell poor old Paul McCartney when he was. So there's the making, which is on YouTube as well. But you can tell Paul McCartney's getting on in years because his voice is very,
croaky vocal cords.
Yeah, it's a shame, really. Because I like Paul McCartney. Very talented man.
So what's the story behind this then, Ian? Do we know?
Well, so John Lennon had made this song in the 70s, I think, on cassette tape. And I think Yoko owned most of the songs that he was trying to create. And then during the...
Stupid bitch.
I think
Sorry.
Jesus.
I think
Don't
during the
mention it.
80s, the rest of the Beatles, when George was alive, they were trying to recreate the song, but they couldn't separate his voice from the cassette tape to the music that was in the background. And
Yeah.
then go forward into the future, old Mr. Lord of the Rings himself, Peter
Peter
Yeah.
Jackson.
has got the technology to separate the voice from the music, and the Beatles decided to go back and complete the song. Well, Paul McCartney and Ringo decided to go back and complete the song, and they did. And what you hear is the result of them bringing the song to life by John Lennon, and it's a pretty good song as well.
Okay, so John Lennon wrote it, but who sang it? Because it
John
sounds like
Lennon.
I was gonna say it
Yeah,
sounds
Lennon.
like John Lennon
No,
to
it
me.
is John
but
Lennon.
okay.
John Lennon's voice from the cassette tape. He sang it on the cassette tape.
Okay, I thought
And-
you said something about McCartney singing on it. I'm like, he can't really sing
I think
No.
anymore.
they're kind of doing backing
Yeah,
chorus
so-
vocals.
Okay, I didn't
yeah.
hear a whole lot of the backup vocals because I downloaded it into my Apple Music. I just love it. I listened to it several times.
Yeah.
So-
Here you go, Typhon. Yoko is how the Beatles broke up. They put a
Mhm.
lame chick into the group.
Well, according to Paul McCartney, that's not really true. I mean, they were surprised that she was there in every session, but it wasn't because of her that they broke up. According to Paul McCartney.
He's probably just being nice.
Yeah, probably.
She's probably a hoe bag or a bitch or whatever.
You're not a fan then?
No, I never liked Yoko
No.
Ono. Have you heard some of her music?
Yeah, it's
Oh, dear.
terrible.
That shit is it's insane.
I still remember that US special show with John Lennon on it,
Oh.
and he was doing a duet with who
Oh.
was it? Who was it? He was a blues guitarist guy from the South. I can't remember who did. Not BB King. I can't remember his name. But they were both on stage together, and Yoko Ono's in the background. They switched her mic off because she was so.
Oh,
It's
it's
just the look on
bad.
it's the look on his face in the photo. You should see it.
Here you go, John C. She was a goddamn communist.
You know, John Lennon loved strong women, and they broke up at one point, and he was really depressed. And his nickname for her was Mother. Would you believe? Yeah.
Oh.
So, but they got together again. But you know, they loved each other. What can I say? You know. So.
Here you go, Nix. George Michael's Christmas jingle song. Woke Christmas, I gave you a poke, and the very next day you took my rights away.
Allegedly.
Hashtag allegedly. You're welcome.
Don't hang around public toilets, kids.
Oh,
That's
no.
so mean.
But I mean, you know, Paul McCartney decided to put some strings in there because he said that they used to have a lot of strings in some of the old Beatles song and stuff like that. And you know, he played. I think George originally played the guitar riff when they were trying to put it together in the 80s, and so Paul had to do it again, but in George's style. You know, I mean, there's a little making of on there, and the video to it's really, really, really quite moving because they do special effects where they're all together and stuff. So yeah, if you're a big fan of the Beatles like I am, you would be moved by it. But if you're not, then you won't, I guess.
I love the Beatles, so
Yeah, I too. I love the Beatles too.
Blue
They're
Beetle.
great.
no,
Beatle.
wrong Beatle Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the Beatles, folks. New single.
Mm.
Check it out. It's worth a listen at least.
It's
Yeah.
not a bad listen, yeah. It's not a bad listen.
I did enjoy it. I didn't hear about. I didn't know anything about this until it just randomly popped up on YouTube, and I thought, "Oh, this looks
it's
interesting. Give it a go." And I've
Ian
really
told me
enjoyed it.
about
Yeah. And I'm not even a fan, but I really enjoyed it.
Did you say, Ian? Also, there's a documentary as well with it.
Yeah,
Like
it's
a
like
mini
I
doc.
think it's on YouTube. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's how long? It's not that long. It's 20 minutes,
Yeah.
30 minutes maybe. So yeah, it's on there. But it's interesting, as I said, right? The first boy band, I think. And they were
Pretty much.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they were the biggest band at one point in the world.
Yep.
And they were from Liverpool. My God, you know, you couldn't think of a
I can
Yeah.
Stanley.
Yeah.
Really?
So but they're you know, they made history, and they're amazing. The four of them. It's not like they weren't talented. They were all four of them were talented, weren't they? Because Paul McCartney went off and did Wings.
Well, I don't know about Ringo. Just
No, well,
kidding.
No, he's a good drummer.
well,
He's a good drummer.
He is a
he's
good drummer. I'm just
but
teasing.
also he was responsible for doing the voice for Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean, come on, you got to have talent if you're doing the voice for Thomas the Tank Engine.
Did he really? I didn't know that.
He did, yeah.
In
I'm
the British
assuming
version.
this is the actual vid that Drew's posted, the link for the...
Probably, yeah.
Here you go. Now then.
Ian, did you see
Calm down.
Did you see the documentary show they did last year?
Yes, I saw most of it. I think I missed one episode, and it was George and Paul didn't get on because George was saying, "Oh, you listen to Paul too much. You know, why can't we do this riff?" And that was I thought that was quite interesting.
And I need to see that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, but it's a bit long though. It's a bit
audio.
long drawn out and stuff. But if you're a huge fan of the Beatles like me, I just lapped up every second of it. So
Okay, then. That's it, folks. Beatles. There you go.
End on a good note. I like it.
Yes. Chat, you are wonderful. Thank you so much. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate the super chats. Always bringing your A game.
to the
my
B
friends. Yes. A game in the chat, the B team on the panel.
team.
Chat, you are wonderful. You already know that. Okay. I will thank the guests. Ding dong.
Yeah, whose computer is that?
Not mine.
That's my computer telling me
Was
that
this
the
saying?
internet is suffering.
How is it? Oh, dear,
Right,
dear.
I will thank the guests. From the top then, Kippers, cheers, my friend.
Thank you. Thanks to everyone else. Thank you everyone in the chat. Thanks to the panel. You're all wonderful. And I love getting together and chatting. All this
Lifesaver today, mate. Z, cheers, my friend. Lifesaver.
No, not the anal probes again.
No!
Thank you, panel. Thank you, Chad. Always a
Cheers,
pleasure. Never a chore.
Rennie L. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Always great to be here. Enjoy chatting with you guys as well as bouncing back and forth with the chat. Always a great chat. So, yeah, thank you.
And last but by no means least is the wise elder of the channel. You know the rest. Old Misery Guts himself. The Mega Geek, Ian David Diaz.
No worries, but also I like to say
Shit.
thank you to the chat because they're really funny. I find
They're the opposite of shit.
absolutely.
Hey, see, Drew Gordon can come back again. Another better episode than the last FNT.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere.
Oh,
That's right.
yes. Oh, it will, Drew. Oh, it will. And on that bombshell,
everything's a bombshell to you,
It
isn't
is.
Ian?
I thought
Everything.
bombshell was like a hot chick or something. Isn't that what that means?
Well, that's one of the meanings, yeah. I don't know if B-Sup is back tomorrow with the boys. I don't know, folks. We're going to do some spaceship stuff at some point.
The ship
Space
chips.
Spaceship porn. That's
We're
what
going to
it
be back Wednesday, irrespective, doing something Wednesday.
Ooh, brown shitty ships. I like it.
Easy. So if we don't see you Wednesday, we'll be back at the weekend. People say we need to do a film.
We do. Need to get back on that.
People are crying out for the Saturday night film.
You know what's coming up in February, March, right?
What's that?
What time of year is
No.
it, Brown? Godfather
No.
time.
Which
Oh,
one?
dear.
2?
Coda. We've done 1 and 2.
I
of
will
course
say
we have.
we did a Halloween last Halloween. Not the one just gone, but last year.
We should have.
God, I wished I'd kept all the stills.
We should have done Exorcist. That's what. We should have done.
Anyway,
The Exorcist.
that's it, folks. Have a great week. I'm going to do one last sigh.
Wonderful.
That sounded like a fart sigh.
Mm.
Shut